want to know exactly, talk a little bit what happened about Africa. I know you were just over there, so we want to know about that. What was your experience over there?
Yeah, it was dope, man. Wifey and I went to Africa for about a month. We did about, I think it was about 6 countries over there, man. So it was a tour. The Captured in Africa tour is what we called it. But it was good ministry, man. We went to high schools, did a lot of speaking, orphanages, feeding facilities, AIDS facilities. We did seminars before the concert. So I will meet with the artists and we'll just get it in for about an hour, just talk about the music industry, ministry, stuff like that, and concerts. So it was just nitty gritty on the ground ministry, man. But it was incredible.
Amazing. So you got to actually speak, develop people over there too.
Yeah.
Build people up over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's amazing that Christian hip hop has gone from from a few states in the United States, and now it's just global right now.
Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
It's amazing what God is doing and what He's doing through your ministry specifically. The other thing is Clear Sight. We know you got that new label going now. So one of the questions that some of my team, we got together and we wanted to know was, now that you launched Clear Sight, what aspect of ministry do you want to stress more in order to have Christ seen more clearly?
Got you. I think in my experience, like, I love doing Christian rap. I love the ministry. But over the years, I've seen the limitations with it. So while people get excited about your music and they want to know more about Jesus, once they press stop on the CD and real life starts again, there's that disconnect between what do I do now? So like my wife and I, we've just kind of tried to emphasize the local church. So what we did was, when we started Clear Sight, not only is it a legitimate company, but it's also a ministry through our local church. So that way we highlight what I think the New Testament does, which is these little local bodies that's holding it down. You know what I mean? And so we have authority over us. We have accountability. This way, like, people see a Christ-centered vision of how to do business. You know what I mean? So we just really committed, man, to just having more a holistic perspective on how to do Christian rap, rather than just starting a label and just making music, but just trying to really make sure cats are being discipled. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's a big part of it, discipling, right?
Absolutely.
If not, we're really wasting our time. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us more about the vision that God gave you for Clear Sight.
Yeah, indeed, man. Like I said, we just really wanted to do something that kind of would shift the paradigm of Christian rap. Because if you think about when Christian rap first started, it was like, I think about when CMR first started, like back in '94, when the predominant worldview of hip hop was Islam, right? So you had these young dudes, cross movement, that just started emphasizing Christianity in hip hop. But then they got boxed out by the church, because the church was like, man, this stuff is of the devil, get this out of here. And so they had to start something separate, because they love Jesus, love people, want to spread the gospel, but the churches weren't accepting of it. So just throughout the years, I think as we've continued to start labels, they have all unfortunately been disconnected from local churches. So we were just kind of like, man, like, how can we kind of hit the brakes and recalibrate and think through what's a way to kind of shift the paradigm of the way Christian rap is done that matches more of the New Testament. So we're just looking to really stay close to the local church. We're looking for people who have a high view of the gospel, Christ-centered music. They don't mean have to say Jesus in every word, every story, but it's clear that Jesus is the centerpiece of your music, you know what I mean, and your ministry. And we're looking for people to have a high view of marriage. Even if you're single, that you care about purity and you're in preparation for that season, and just things of this nature that are more foundational and make for a good minister of the gospel.
Awesome.
Yeah.